Ladies and gentlemen, we are here live in Wednesday, 23rd, 2 days after Raw after WrestleMania, 3 days after WrestleMania Night 2, and 4 days after WrestleMania Night 1 in Las Vegas, the 41th event of wrestling greatness. And we are here to talk about what really was a great night, but also polarizing at times, and really dig into the details and understand what made WrestleMania 41 tick. And we'll just go match by match. Not every match is equally important. We'll dedicate as much time as needed. And we'll start off with, very simply, WrestleMania 41. Actually, do you want to do general opinions first or go straight in?
I think we're better off doing general opinions first.
Yeah.
We'll take WrestleMania as a collective, and then we have to split it up night by night, match by match.
So go on.
Yeah,
Then.
here, I'll go first. I'll go first. Overall, I have to say this was a really fucking good WrestleMania. This was a really good WrestleMania. I really enjoyed it. I thought the set list they had was really good. Even at times when it could have been a little bit better, I thought all the matches were really good. Bar one or two. There was one or two where I was kind of, But I do think what surprised me the most was that it was the lesser matches which caught me more than the bigger ones, which is always a great thing to have. Like, if you go out to a concert and you listen to the opening act and you're like, wow, the opening act is really good. It's like more opening your eyes. Of course, we're there for the main event. We're there for the Coldplay. We're there for the Killers. But when you hear the Franz Ferdinand or you hear the Abby Kulababi, you're like, oh, that's actually pretty good. And it may not be something you'd talk about forever, but it's something which you can remember. And which you can call back to and be like, oh, you remember this happening? And you can be like, yeah, I remember this. This WrestleMania 41, is definitely a year to remember for that. So yeah, what's your opinions?
I thought it was a great WrestleMania. I thought it was extremely entertaining. I thought at very few points was it slightly sluggish, but overall, in comparison to a lot of other wrestling cards, it was great. There was no real proper lull, and I think let's say if it was just night one or night two, there might be a bit of a debate. But as a whole collective, it was a great event, and I think it was very interesting because I will touch on it in specific matches. The crowd was very interesting, and when I say that, I don't mean it was like the best crowd because I've seen better crowds, but it was definitely not a bad crowd, as in the slightest. It's something that I'll touch on in later matches. It's a very, very interesting crowd. Something that's very important in wrestling because unlike literally anything else, it's so crowd dependent. And if there's a bad crowd, a great match can be stinky. But if there's a great crowd, a crappy match can be phenomenal. And seeing how different crowds in different parts of America kind of react to the different wrestlers and to the performances. It's something very interesting, and that's something I'll touch on more so in night two than night one. But I think we can crack on with night one. I'd say
it's hard. We're better off just going match by match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out where would I rank this match. It was a great match. Jey Uso versus Gunther. A great way to start off WrestleMania. And it's definitely one of the best matches of the night. But maybe I'll rank them later. No point thinking about that now. But it was a great match with Jey Uso really stepping up because I was always afraid how Jey Uso is always a good wrestler. He's always been good. He's always been entertaining, but he's not Gunther. He's never had the power. He's never had the oomph. And so, how do you convey him pulling this massive victory off without cheapening Gunther? And I thought they did it very, very well.
Yeah, no, I was very impressed with the Jey Uso Gunther fight. I thought it was really good. And like for me, he was only like really recently gotten back into wrestling. I'd have to say, seeing like Gunther as like this wrecking force and seeing Jey Uso as the fan favorite, definitely a good choice for the first match.
Oh yeah.
Not the best wrestlers,
No.
but they do have the crowd on their side, which was always good to see. And with Jay winning it in the end, I thought that was good. Something which anybody could have expected. But nonetheless,
it's the way it
had
was
the
done
crowd
as well.
raring
Yeah,
to go.
yeah, the crowd loved
felt
it.
very much like the starting act to a gladiator show.
Yes, yeah.
You know, you have the lovable hero getting the dub, getting the win, and the crowd is pumped now.
Yeah, exactly. It was a great start to the night, and I think, like, both. I think maybe Gunther could have waited a tiny bit more to tap, but other than that, I think it was a great night, a great match, and both of them look really strong, especially going into later on. Jesus. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, grand, yeah. You know, I might as well start talking about the second match then. I feel like that's the proper thing to do while he's gone. So, second match, I think we had...
It was, I believe, the War Raiders versus the New Day.
Oh, it was War Raiders versus New Day. I didn't know if it was... Grande Americana was a little bit later. I didn't know if it was
I have the list.
Fatu next. But, yeah, War Raiders against New Day. Yet again, it was a good fight.
Yeah.
Wasn't the best fight of the night.
No.
So it kind of, like, it stands a little bit off my head. But the New Day getting the dub was nice to see. War Raiders, yet again, they look good, but they don't look great.
Yeah.
I thought Xavier Woods looked really good. Kofi looked himself. War Raiders just weren't on par. So, you know, it was a good match. Yet again, the crowd, you were saying for night 2, I thought the crowd was a bit weird for night 1.
Well, you'd see, like, when you see something like, I would say for War Raiders New Day, it's like
for War Raiders New Day, it felt like the crowd went off and got their food.
Yeah, no, 100%. Because
it felt like the crowd were sitting there waiting for Jey Uso Gunther. As soon as that was over, like as soon as all the yeets were done, they were getting the ring back ready. It felt like people were like, right, it's time to go off to the toilet.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think it's because War Raiders are always, like, that's always the hard thing with tags when it's not as... I love tag matches, but someone like New Day, heel New Day, who... That's more of a slower story, and they're not exactly, like, feuding with War Raiders. Like, they're fighting against each other, but it's not like they got some crazy rivalry or this and that. This isn't the New Day versus the Usos, do you know what I mean? This is just them challenging them. And it felt like a good match, but as you said, with the crowd not behind it, certain moves had to fall flat, do you know what I mean? And you see, like, the War Raiders flipped around and doing this very impressive stuff. But unfortunately, I think, A, the match wasn't as great, but B, the crowd couldn't propel the match further, if you know what I mean. Which kind of left it to kind of lag.
If the crowd was a little bit better, maybe.
Yeah.
We could have looked at it with better lighting, but it just didn't sit well with me. Unlike the Naomi fight, which I think was next, wasn't it?
Yes.
Naomi fight was very good. This is one of them fights which I was talking about earlier, in which it's kind of the lesser talked about fights that really end up catching your attention, and this one definitely caught my attention. This one was really good. I have to say both of them are really good.
Yeah. I was
all the finishes they were able to pull off, and like it's no small feat to be able to like Naomi is she's a big girl. To be able to pick her up and fling her around is a bit wild.
Yeah. It was a real good showcase for Jade Cargill, while not just squashing Naomi. Because I was a bit afraid Jade is just going to run her over and just plow her into the ground. But no, it was a real back and forth for a good long while. You can still see that Naomi can still go after all these years. And then just the finish alone with the reverse powerbomb. It was so good. Like, it's, as you said, it's something very hard to pull off. There's a reason not many wrestlers do it. And I was very impressed with Jade. I think it's a really, she's at the kind of start of her wrestling career in WWE. Obviously, she was massive in AEW, but it's nice to see her just kind of gradually progressing. They haven't rocketed her to the top They're giving her time to kind of get better, progress, warm her up to everyone. And it was a really solid, good match, which, as I said, I think the in-ring performances were more entertaining than the War Raiders and New Day. And it just kind of, propelled it higher.
Yeah, no, I have to say, Naomi looked really good for someone who I just thought was going to get trashed.
Yeah, yeah.
For someone who I thought was going to get trashed, like you said, she looked very good. And Jade Cargill is a fucking machine.
Oh, yeah.
She's a fucking machine. Like, I was like, holy fuck. She's huge. She's huge.
Yeah. Yeah, I very impressed with that match. And we go on to next match, which was Ray Phoenix versus El Grande Americano.
Was it not Fatu next?
No, it was. I don't quite remember. These two they're like right beside each other.
I think it was Fatu.
I think it might have been Fatu next. Actually,
I think it was Fatu next because this was my second favorite fight of the night. This is my second favorite fight of the night. Fatu.
Oh yeah. Of night one, yes. Of night one, yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yes.
It's my favorite.
Yes.
Match of the night. Fatu against LA Knight was really good. Jacob Fatu.
He's man.
Is something serious.
He's one of a kind. There's no one his size who can move like he does.
Like, for a big guy, hitting flips, frog splashes, reverse splashes, Samoan drops.
And he does it, and it's not like he just does it. He does it with just smoothness. He does it with just smoothness that you don't see. His Samoan drop is butter smooth. His moonsault, he doesn't just walk up. He bounces up the ropes and flips off. He sprints, bounces and flips off. He does it like Prime Tiffany, except he's probably weighs double her weight.
Dude's probably 150 kilos. He's a big fucking.
He's
dude.
a monster.
He's a big fucking dude. And he has the strength to match as well, because usually if you get somewhat big dude like that, who's able to fly around, usually they're strong, they're not that strong.
Yeah.
This dude is fucking god, man. You could definitely see him having like a big show style fucking hold up in the air and drop in the near future. He comes up against fucking like Ray or something like that.
No.
Hold up, flings him off, Hornswoggle style.
And LA Knight was going really well. I was really impressed because LA Knight's great on the mic. But LA Knight is not a spring chicken. And this is something we'll touch on in night 2. I was thinking LA Knight, he's 42. He's, this is kind of his peak now in the sense of in everything. Culminating to getting back to WWE, getting so popular. But he was moving around. That, the reverse finisher that he did off of Fatu coming off the top rope was great. LA Knight was moving around. His elbow off the top, he was going. And the crowd were loving it as well. He's got such a connection with them.
Yeah, no, he's he's a wrestler who really gets the crowd going.
Yeah.
He really gets the crowd going. And yet again, he is the American hero archetype, isn't he? He's not only his ability to be able to talk good in the mic, but he just looks like a likable guy.
Yeah.
So it's you kind of want to root for him. He kind of looks like the American dad. So
I was really impressed with how he went. Really impressed.
Really impressed with LA Knight. Was extremely impressed with Fatu. I think Fatu kind of carried the fight. I think if LA Knight had a fight against Randy Orton, it would have been a different scenario.
It would have been a lot slower. That's the thing about LA. That's the thing about Fatu is he adds his pace to a match which you don't anticipate with that guy. Typically when you have bigger guys, it's a bit of a more lumbering match. Slam, this and that. But Fatu's flying around the ring, so while LA can work in the corner, elbows, a slam here. Fatu can just Samoan drop, flip, and just keep it going. Do you know what I mean? There's no the match. It feels like you're watching, Finn versus Penta or something when these guys are twice their size. It's very impressive.
I feel like for a great fight, you need to have one slammer and one high flyer. I think that's always going to be the way it works. Because you put two big guys together, all they can do is slam each other. They can't really pick each other up. They can't really do anything like that. So it's like you're relying a lot on spears. You're relying a lot on
the pace really bogs down.
Yeah, it slows down. You get two high flyers together. Yeah, it's really good, but then you're kind of thinking, these guys are high flyers. Can they not just dip and dodge? They're supposed to be fast, nimble, agile guys. Like you have yet again, we'll go on to it night 2. What you would think would be AJ Styles and Logan Paul. But no, with Fatu, he gives that perfect hybridity. He's a very hybrid wrestler, where you can expect slams out of him, and you can expect big finishers out of him. So to have that in a wrestler is really good, and I could definitely see him doing more and winning more.
Oh, he's got a big future ahead of him. Big future.
But with that, yeah, the next one is El Grande Americano.
Mrs. Ray Phoenix.
Yeah.
This was another really fun match.
It was a fun match, but it was a low light match as well.
It was also a low stakes match as well.
A lot of people were going crazy for El Grande though.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people went crazy. Then again, the Jacob Fatu match, they cheered for LA Knight. There wasn't that much cheers for Jacob Fatu.
Well, he's the heel.
I know he's the heel. But you see a lot more other heels. Like he ended up winning the US champ. You kind of expect more cheers. And
but see, it's different because Fatu's a monster. Like you can't cheer Fatu. You can cheer El Grande Americano because
werewolf, is it?
Yes, yeah. Because El Grande Americano wants the cheers. Like he's doing the swoosh, the fingers in the air. Like he's really pandering to the crowd. Well, Fatu doesn't care about the crowd. Fatu is just there to make mincemeat of his opponent. But I thought it was a really fun match. It was, I just said, nice fast pace. You get to see how Chad Gable, or should I say El Grande Americano, could he is a strong man. Because he's not a big guy. I mean, he's big, but he's not tall. But he can't.
No, I'd say he's like 5'9", 5'10".
He's not. He's literally my height. He's 5'8".
What?
Yeah.
Well, that probably suited him better for his Olympic wrestling career.
Oh yeah, no, it's perfect for his Olympic wrestling. But then if you go to WWE, that height, but you're not a high flyer, they're kind of looking at you like, so what can you do? So you're just a short guy who's strong, but we got big guys that are strong. Why would you want someone like you?
Well, actually, you can't really say El Grande Americano isn't a high flyer.
Yeah, but he's not. But he's not.
It was the reverse 450 splash he did, and the whole crowd went mental.
That was very impressive. I didn't think he could pull that off.
Chad Gable
no, I didn't think.
I was like, what the holy?
No, I'm thinking. Wait, shouldn't Ray Phoenix be doing that?
No, bro, he got up and he did it. I was like, holy shit. Because yet again, Chad Gable's kind of like a wrestler who you think would just be a slammer.
Yeah.
But no, he fucking did it. He's really living up to his luchador name, El Grande Americano. Because holy shit, that was a big one. Ray Phoenix is also pretty good.
Oh, he's great. He's so nimble, walking on the ropes, doing this and that. He's great. For him, he's a guy that I just need to see more of. This wasn't a match that needed more time, but I want to see him have a longer matches because he can do so much, and it's just it's just about seeing the feud and the WrestleMania and seeing where everything goes because obviously there's so many other matches on this night. You can't give Ray Phoenix as much time as maybe he needed, but I think.
It was a nice middle ground.
Oh yes. It was a very nice kind of refresher,
Yeah, no, it didn't you can't have fights like Jacob Fatu, Jade Cargill and Naomi, and then immediately go into my third favorite fight of the night, the Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. Third favorite fight. It was phenomenal.
It was really good.
This is another fight I thought wasn't going to go down well. Charlotte Flair, like, only coming back from injury, I kind of thought maybe this fight will be dragging a little bit. No. If anything, it was Tiffany Stratton who was dragging it.
Oh, very much. I think this
Charlotte Flair
fight
looked
was
like
yeah.
a new woman. I was
Yeah,
like,
she literally.
oh, she genuinely, like, coming from her Royal Rumble where she looked a little bit rigid. She looked a little bit blocky, like she couldn't really move anymore, that the leg was kind of gone.
Yeah, yeah.
She's only pulled out for like a fantasy pull. Like, no, she's fucking flying around.
She was going. It was so impressive because Charlotte is like regarded as like one of the best women's in the ring, and it just shows. Like, doesn't matter her age, doesn't matter what stage she's in. Like, you watch this and you go, like, Tiffany's kind of really lagging behind. Like, the moves are all nice, but I'm watching this like I can see
But
Charlotte
you're watching,
win.
like, Charlotte Flair's gonna win.
Yeah, I'm watching it like.
I don't think anybody,
No.
I don't think the WWE expected Charlotte to be able to put on such a show.
No, I think that's why they brought her back because they know it's Charlotte, man. She just does it. She has, I think she's the most like first-time matches out of all the women. She just pulls it out, whether it's Tiffany, Rhea, Becky, Bailey, Sasha. It doesn't matter. She can do it with anyone, and I mean, like, literally before the match, I'm thinking, like Tiffany has to win. Tiffany has to win, and I'm watching it, and I'm thinking like, I know Tiffany has to win, but like I kind of want Charlotte to win at this point.
Like, I was watching it, and I remember getting to like a low point where, like, I was enjoying the matches. I was getting a little bit tired.
Yeah.
I was trying to shake off the sleep, and in that fight, drew me back in. I was like, hold on now, hold on now. Because yet again, I didn't expect Charlotte Flair to be such a force to be reckoned with. I genuinely thought this was going to be the slow before the eventual main event.
Yeah,
This is like, we're going to let people go to the toilet. We're going to let people get the food before the 40-minute long Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Roman Reigns fight. But no, if anything, this was like they took El Grande Americano and Rey Fenix as go get your popcorn.
Yeah.
Charlotte Flair I think she put on the best solo performance of the night.
Yes. Oh yes. And out of every individual wrestler, I think her and Fatu.
If we're going on man of the match here,
Oh yeah.
she is man of the match. I'd say Jacob Fatu is a close second.
Yeah.
Followed then maybe by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is seriously good as well.
Honestly,
But,
like
we'll get into
yeah.
that in a second. But
Any criticism I have on the match comes from Tiffany's side, which is really funny. Obviously, Tiffany isn't.
Considering she's the face going into it, she is like the current star. Tiffy time is massively popular. You'd kind of expect her to like almost be holding up Charlotte, but no. You can actually see in the fight as well. They have Tiffy target Charlotte's knee for the most part.
Yeah.
Just really shows like, how dominant Charlotte still is.
Oh yeah, and it's like Tiffany is new. She's 25, so she was rocking it up, and she still has a lot of years to get better. But Charlotte's 39. Like she was moving so well, and it really just shows. There's a reason a lot of wrestlers kind of maybe peak physically in their mid-30s, but maybe peak like match-wise in their late 30s.
Yeah, well,
like,
she's a vet going into it. Like,
yeah.
she knows what she needs to do.
Oh yeah.
And she definitely did it. And it definitely pulled Tiffy to do. I think she had that moonsault at the very end.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. Like it looked angelic.
Yeah, she's got one of the smoothest moonsaults in the business. I was, did we? I don't think we saw a Charlotte moonsault, didn't we? I don't think we did.
I think we did.
Or was it? Was it to the outside? I'm trying to remember. There was a point where I thought she was going to do it, but I don't remember if she did it. I don't think we did.
Actually, I can't remember if she hit.
I don't. I
think because I remember her up in the rope.
Oh, she was, but I think Tiffany then went up, hit her off, and then I don't think Charlotte wants to do it with her knee. I think that may be why. Because if that goes wrong, that's fucked.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a really good match. Really impressed with Charlotte, and it was a perfect segue.
No, she definitely hit something. No, she definitely hit something. I'm remembering it now.
Oh no! She hit it. She hit the natural selection.
Natural
like,
selection.
Yeah.
I remember being like, "Holy fuck!"
Yes, yes, yes,
because
yes.
she reversed
Yes, 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 yes. I
the
remember.
moonsault.
Yeah, yeah.
And everyone's like, how the fuck do you reverse a moonsault? Yeah, she hits a natural selection. Yes, yes. Oh, seriously good.
Really, and
Seriously good.
it's like an aftermatch. You feel hyped, and it's the perfect segue for the main event because you're like, "Wow, that was really good," and all of a sudden, bang, main event time, go, go, go. You know.
I have to say with Charlotte Flair, can we see her breaking 18? Cena's on 17 at the moment.
Well, Charlotte. Sure, yeah. Let me check her title record.
I think she's.
She has a lot.
I think she has 14.
Yeah, she's a 14-time world champion.
I think she could break 18.
I don't think so because that's 4 different times that she needs to win it, and she's
The way
39.
she's looking right now, she could go on.
Well,
She could
that's
be
the
an
issue.
Undertaker.
Like, the thing is, I think Charlotte.
Back when she's 50, like.
I think Charlotte can keep on doing these matches. I don't know if they want to keep on the title picture because Charlotte can do, as you said, Charlotte could do this for another 10 years at this rate. You know what I mean? But like the Undertaker with the streak, like you could do like Charlotte versus Becky, Charlotte versus Bailey, bringing back all the old feuds.
Oh, definitely Becky. Oh, sure, Becky's back.
Yeah,
Becky's back, so you can 100% see Charlotte versus Becky. Of course, they're gonna have to do Becky versus.
yeah. But they can do a lot of things.
We'll
I
talk
mean,
about
like
that later.
they could do Charlotte versus Alexa. Like Alexa looked really good in the Rumble. Like they could do a lot of things. I don't think it'll be involved in the title because I don't want to. I think after night 2 we can talk about kind of the future when we talk about Raw after WrestleMania. I don't want to see Charlotte go near Io Sky. I don't want to. Even though I think it'd be a phenomenal match, I just don't. I'm afraid of how that would end. And it'd probably
Yeah,
end
for
with a
Io
Charlotte
Sky,
victory.
maybe. Yeah.
But
Well, let's go. Let's go on to my favorite match.
yeah. Oh, the best match of night 1 by. I mean, it was by a mile, and that's not a discredit to any of the match. That's
No,
just
no, no,
how
no.
goddamn good.
If the other fights were a 9.5, I'd say the Charlotte Flair fight being a 9.9 out of 10. This match was a 14.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This match was a 14. Holy fuck. For 3 like wrestlers who you can't really see them being in much like title contention. or
Okay,
stuff
no,
like
no,
that
come on,
anymore.
come on. Nah, come on. Who are you talking about? All 3 of them. I think most people were worried. They saying why don't one of them have a title? A lot of people were saying what's the point in this match? Is it just for Paul Heyman? A lot of people were saying how is not one of these have a title?
Roman, you can't put Roman against Cody again.
Yeah, but people
Roman
won a
against
title
Cody.
in this match.
Yeah, there could have been an intercontinental, or there could have been.
Man,
a
can't,
US, or there
that's
could have
almost a
been
disservice. Like if Roman and Seth fighting over the IC, you'd kind of be like, come on, like.
Yeah, but they had Jey Uso against Gunther. They had
No, no, I fully
Jey
agree,
Uso,
but
Gunther are 2 of the biggest stars right now. You have
Mm-hmm.
Cody Rhodes against John. You can't take that away from them. So what are they fighting for? Like you can't really there's no contention right now.
yeah,
Roman Reigns and Cody have already had their beef. Seth Rollins and Cody wouldn't really make sense.
they already had their beef as well. That was the first rivalry with Cody and going in the company.
Oh, it was actually, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have CM, who you kind of expect to go up against John.
Yeah,
So you can, none of these are like I said in contention.
yeah.
Yet again, they're big names.
Oh,
Upstairs, and they will definitely be up there, but they're not. What I'm saying is, that they're not currently in the mix.
But it
for
shows-
for a belt.
It shows the depth of the roster when you have 3 massive stars who aren't contending for the top 2 belts. 3 it's and it was. This is why I think triple threat is probably the best type of match, because if one guy can be lying on the ground, the other 2 can just go to town. It's the perfect mix of like rest and just intensity. And it was a stunning match.
It gives superstars a break as well, and gets them out of the limelight for a little bit. They can touch up, they can cool down for a bit, and then get back in. And you can definitely. Anyone could have won this fight. Anyone could have won
At
this
any point, there were
That's what I
so
loved
many
about the
moments.
The no stakes fight was really good because you're going into it and of course Jey Uso had to win against Gunther. He's Mr. Main Event.
Yeah.
He has to win against Gunther. And first fight as well. You can't really have the heel win in first fight. You kind of put a sour note in American viewers' eyes. Yet again, I wouldn't have minded if Jey Uso won, but a lot of American fans, oh, Jey Uso lost. No more yeet, no more yeet.
And Jey Uso is never going to get as popular as he is now. If he doesn't win, he'll never win.
Yeah, that's the issue. Sami Zayn touched on that as well.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no,
What
with
a
a
match.
no-stakes triple threat like this, all three of them big names. And I have to say, all three of them looking... Well, CM is kind of a weird one. But all three of them looking like they're back in their primes.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, CM was really good. Like CM's old, but he was moving around well, and that's the beauty of the triple threat. If it was just 2v2, you might be thinking, okay, he's gonna be struggling.
Yeah, he's kind of lagging a little bit. And I think he would have been lagging.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
actually the one with the least amount of screen time
Oh, yeah.
out of the three. So, like, yet again, the triple threat kind of gives him that breather so that he can pull off his moves and then, like, skip off a little bit, you know?
I mean, when he was going coast to coast with the knees, when he was jumping off the top rope with the elbows, like he was going in.
And
There's
how
so
many
many,
GTSs did he hit?
quite a lot. There's so many
Roman
near
Reigns and Seth
falls.
Rollins are big guys.
Oh yeah.
GTSs did he fucking hit, man? I think there was like three different cases where he hit a double GTS, the GTS after GTS.
Yeah. And it's like the match had so many great moments. Whether it's like Seth trying to get Roman to powerbomb, like to do the double shield powerbomb, and instead Roman just powerbombs both of them through each table. Oh my god! It
I
was.
think the best moment for me was, well, yet again, the Paul Heyman moment was great. It was great, but I think it had to have been. I think Seth was going up for a high flyer. Roman Reigns catches it, reverses it, or was it Roman, or was it CM? Because I can imagine.
Oh, I think Seth went up for it. Oh no, I don't. I think someone reversed it and then CM caught it and then hit him. Oh, I just
Yes.
yeah. There was so this match is filled with so many great spots, filled with so many great moments, and I think that it was actually just there was no lull, there was no downtime. It was just go. When they went into the crowd at the start with CM and Seth like throwing the bins at each other and absolutely walloping each other.
Oh, that was at the start.
Yeah. Right, like this match did not let up. It was. It was just really good. Yeah, with the Anaconda Vice and the guillotine and all these different submissions trying to work. Oh no, it was Seth counters the spear into the pedigree, and
Yes,
it was so
that
good.
was insane. Spirit into pedigree is insane.
It was just a great match, and it was just
Yet again, the Paul Heyman masterclass. He really pulled it out in the end.
yeah.
For a fight which I never saw ending.
Oh yeah.
I genuinely thought it could have went on all fucking night. I was like, holy fuck. But yet again, it was so entertaining that I was happy just to sit there.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman with the double dupe.
It was beautiful because they're sitting outside the ring and he's got the chair, and you're like, does he give it to CM? Does he give it to Roman? And he gives the CM, and you're like, wow, like he's stuck by him. And then he betrays him and he's like bowing down to the tribal chief. And
Yeah,
Roman,
he's like, my tribal chief.
and Roman's face,
Alright.
Roman's like utter glee. He's just looking at him like, oh yeah.
For Roman, who is after getting a lot better acting. in his
Oh,
life,
like
he's
it's
after getting so
it's-
much better at acting.
Roman Reigns pre and post COVID is like there's never been this big of a jump between a wrestler. Between Roman Reigns and pre-COVID, there's a great video I'll show you.
No,
I recommend-
actually, I would argue the opposite. I think John Cena's acting has gone even better. Like him starring in all these movies has really done a service to him. Because he's
No, but
really good.
you don't remember how bad
was always-
Roman. You don't remember how
Oh,
like
I remember how bad
no,
Roman
you
was.
don't.
Roman, they wouldn't let Roman talk.
It was
It's not bad.
it was but no because he tried to talk and he couldn't he couldn't even like beat the crowd. The crowd would beat him with what chance, and he wouldn't even notice. He was like so meek and he was nothing. And now to this like carrying the bloodline story for like 3 years, like just off of Roman's talent alone, it's I mean, there's a reason he was the face of the company for so long. There's a reason he is one of the goats for what he's done over the last couple of years.
Roman's face when Heyman gives the chair to CM, and he looks completely fucking heartbroken.
Yeah, he's like,
And I genuinely thought that was like his real face.
yeah,
And
yeah,
he just he's like, what the fuck? It looked like he was after getting a show spoiled on him.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He doesn't know how this fight's gonna end,
Mm.
and he sees Heyman dupe him. He's like, what the fuck? And then with the double dupe as well.
Oh, and Seth's just maniacal, just laughing.
Oh
going.
man, I have to say, the WWE is probably the best for getting these like perfect shots.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're really good at getting these live perfect shots.
It's phenomenal, and
Like the camera
yeah,
angle
yeah.
is all like it's perfect every single time. When Seth Rollins is just there, like you can see him like looking into the distance, and it's like a close up of his face, and he just starts smiling. You see Roman coming up behind him, then you see Heyman take a knee, hand straight up. He starts cackling. You're like, oh fuck.
Oh, it was great. And like, what's funny is that's not even like that's new. Ever since they fired Kevin Dunn, like I think 4 years ago. This is like all after Vince and Kevin Dunn and John Laurinaitis and all these leeches left. It's like Triple H has just rejuvenated all of WWE, and the camera work is masterful. It's so good.
It really is. It catches everything perfectly, and it really adds a level of acting to it as well.
Oh yeah.
From what used to be, I remember the days where you'd be watching like Raw. So you watch Raw on Sky on the Sunday, and like I wouldn't even catch half the fight.
Oh yeah, it'd be showing like the most random things. It
It'd
infamously.
be showing the fucking ring
Yeah.
before it'd show the fight, and you're like, what the fuck?
Infamously, I think the worst one is I think it's 2016 AJ Styles Royal Rumble entrance WWE like debut. You know, the biggest man in the Indies, the biggest wrestler at the time, going to WWE. And the whole time they didn't show AJ. They showed Roman's face, who back then couldn't act, and he's just squinting at him. You don't even see AJ walk in until like 10 seconds after he enters. It's like, what is happening? Why are we looking at Roman? Show us fucking AJ. What's happening? Nah, it's actually masterful. And it was a masterful match. It was just, you end that night and you're like, wow, what a fucking wrestling night. Like, wow. That's all you're thinking.
Yeah, I know. I remember leaving. I was like, fuck. I actually want more now. Very impressive fight. Very impressive.
Yeah, great. I think this segues nicely into night 2.
Night 2. I loved and hated night 2.
Yes.
For a couple of reasons. Yet again, you have, like you said at the start, it was a very polarizing night. And I have to say, if they had kept the momentum they had kept the momentum, holy shit, night 2 could have been one to remember.
Oh, it could have been like the greatest. Unfortunately, there were some, let's just say, a bit of dodgy matches in between. And I think that, and I will touch on it later, I think the main event was nowhere near as good as night 1. Nowhere near.
No, it wasn't.
And I think that's probably the worst
I
thing.
think it rates higher than the Jey Uso Gunther.
That's debatable.
But Cody Rhodes and John was. Oh, Cody Rhodes. Oh, yeah, let's talk about the women's.
Oh no, let's start off with my favorite match of night 2. Oh my fucking god. The triple threat between Rhea, Io Sky and Bianca. What a fucking match. What a match.
Holy fucking shit. Rhea and Bianca were going fucking crazy.
Oh my lord.
Like, because yet again, if you watch the Royal Rumble, you'd assume Bianca Belair is a joke. You'd assume she's a fucking meme. She has the hair whip, and you're like, this woman's a fucking joke. She's a meme. She's a Gold Dust, Stardust style fucking meme. Long ass hair just to whip people with.
Nah, no, no,
But no,
nah. Bianca
no,
is a
she's no
beast.
fucking joke, people. She is no fucking joke. And then Rhea Ripley, yet again showing how dominant she is.
Rhea is just, she's
She's
like,
insane.
she's just the best. Like.
Like, if Charlotte Flair wasn't such a big fucking star, and if she wasn't 14, like, you'd look at Rhea Ripley like she's the Undertaker. Like, holy fuck. She literally is the
Yeah.
Undertaker.
Nah, it
And
was.
then EI was top class as
Io
well.
Sky is the glue that just sticks everything together. Like I've said it before and I say it again. Io Sky can make anyone look like $1,000,000. Whether she's selling the move, or she's taking the move, everything flows so fucking well when Io's in the ring, when Io's in the match. And it was a great match. And like there's so many great moments. From I mean, the sound of Bianca when she whips someone. Oh my lord, it's like a gunshot.
God. Like, she must have something in her hair. She must have
No,
like
she doesn't.
a
It's
part of a
just
whip in her hair.
she doesn't straight up. It's just her hair's not tightly braided. When she's like she figured out by mistake in NXT all those years ago. She just whipped someone and the sound was like a fucking gunshot and she was like, wait, this is actually pretty fucking good. Like it's just that. It's just built different. It was a fucking great match with so many false finishes as well. I'm watching this and I'm thinking, fuck man, Bianca's winning this. And
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, no, genuinely, it was on the same level as Reigns, CM, and Rollins, where I didn't know who was going to take it.
no.
And
And it's
like if Rhea
yeah.
had won it, I would have been happy. If Bianca had won it, I would have been, what the fuck? I still would have been happy with it. If Io had won it, I would have been like, it's about goddamn time.
But it
You know,
was the big moment that got me was Io goes she goes moonsault off the top, Rhea sticks her foot up, connects, and then as Io's stumbling around, Bianca picks her up, KOD, and I'm thinking it's over. Like it's over. It's just like it's smooth as butter.
KODs were insane.
Oh yeah. It's
KODs were insane.
such a good match. They were
Io
just like
getting the dub was
yeah.
nice though.
It was great, and it was done so well. It was done so well. With her moonsault across the ring onto Bianca and Rhea. Oh,
Yeah,
so good.
just like she caught it perfectly.
Literally perfect. Literally perfect.
Perfectly at the two.
Yeah. Oh,
Such good moonsault as well. I was
Yeah.
like, holy fuck. That was really fucking clean. But yeah, no, this fight, favorite of night two.
yeah. It was a
So
phenomenal opening because you watch it and you're like, wow, holy fuck, what a match! And like, there was nothing that you could say was bad about it. Like Rhea, like Bianca being pinned, perfect because you don't want to see Rhea pinned at the end. I thought Rhea's entrance was so fucking cool with the Batman who laughs.
Yes. Yes.
That was really cool.
Really good like call as well.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
DC and Red, of course, massive toys.
Yeah.
But
It
yeah,
wa-
no, I was
it was-
extremely impressed with it.
Great match. I think that goes on to straight away the second match, which was another banging match. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. Oh
Very
man.
good match. I don't think it was as good. Not gonna lie, I don't think it was as good as my favorite match of the night.
Well, my favorite match was
It's not up there in the slightest.
well, my favorite match would be, as I said, the triple threat. So it's not Damian Drew is great, but that, as we mentioned, when you have two big guys, it will slow down at times. And that is just the nature. Like there's moments where they're slamming each other into the steel steps, and then they're just kind of lying there for a bit because holy shit, they're just both taking so much punishment, you know. Well, it was
Drew can still move.
oh
Drew can still move.
Drew and they both can move. It was really good. There were so many good moments from Drew grabbing the phone at the start and tweeting during the match.
Yeah.
That was so good. And also, I really liked Drew's entrance coming in with the Doom entrance.
Oh, the Doom entrance was top quality.
That was really cool. And then, there were so many great moments when he like nearly puts him through He puts the chair over his neck, and he like nearly fucking.
Oh man, he comes in and he slams it.
Oh,
He comes in. Oh.
there were so many great moments. To like
Vicious. It was fucking vicious. It was.
when they set up the tables on the outside, and the whole time you're watching, going, "Alright, when is this gonna happen?" You know, they got the table inside, which I thought was over.
Carlito, was it?
No,
Carlito later.
no, Carlito's later. But this is they set up the tables outside, but they leave it for like most of the matches. You go, okay, that's gonna be used. They bring a table inside.
Oh fuck! It was the fucking double slam.
Yeah.
Oh god, yes. Yes, I remember the.
It was
I thought you meant the
no.
commentators tables.
I mean,
no, the double table slam.
No, Damien Priest goes for his top rope move and gets shoved off into the tables. Oh man.
Yeah, no, he's there running along the ropes. Bog. Straight down double table slam.
And Drew's very athletic. Like his flip out to the ring is always great. Always really good. Damien Priest chokes. Damien Priest out heavy choke slams always great. I really thought it might be over when Damien Priest with the razor's edge off the top rope puts Drew through the table in the ring, and you're thinking, wow, it's over. And then Drew kicks out again. You're like, damn, it keeps on going. It keeps on going. And yeah, and the end with the Claymore into the chair in the corner, that was just brutal. That was brutal.
Oh god, that was sickening.
It was actually.
I didn't know it because the sound.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh fuck, he's gone. He's gone. Like genuinely, whenever I watch one of these WrestleManias, I think you get so invested in the fact that you know and you remember that people have died doing these stunts before.
People get concussed. People like Big E. Big E from a normal suplex, broke his neck and will never wrestle again. Like, Daniel Bryan had so many injuries with his neck. It's a miracle he can even kind of wrestle now. But he stopped for like a decade because of his neck injuries. Like Edge, same. All these, and obviously, everything happened to Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit from the damage to the, heads from these wrestling events. It's really, really dangerous. Even
like
someone like Tyson Kidd.
Shane McMahon can't walk anymore.
Yeah. Or Mick Foley can barely move. Or someone like Tyson Kidd, who I don't know if you remember Tyson Kidd. He'd feud with Cesaro, and they'd be tag partners when we were young. And he got by Samoa Joe, who's a phenomenal wrestler, and he uses the Muscle Buster, and it's literally never gone wrong once, apart from that time when he broke Tyson Kidd's neck, and Tyson Kidd never wrestled again. And he's lucky he can even walk. Like Tyson Kidd, he's got a normal life. He can walk, he can talk. He's like a producer backstage. But he said, like, man, like he says like there are days when he tries to take a bump and he's like, no, I can't, because just taking a bump could like just ruin everything. And there's just it's so dangerous. And you're watching, you're watching Damien Priest get his lights kicked out, and you're like, he's done, he's done.
Yeah, no, genuinely, I was watching it. I saw that Claymore. I was like, he's after breaking something. I was like, there's no fucking way you make a sound that natural.
Oh.
With a fake, like, with a fucking, like, a safe move.
Yeah.
It's like, there's no fucking chance.
But it shows you, A, how much pain can take, but B, also how professional they are. Because, oh man. It was so much.
I think that leads us on into, was it the 4-way tie next?
Yes, my second favorite match of the night, the Fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental Champion. Oh my god, that was a great match.
Man, Penta is so fucking good.
Penta's great. Penta is phenomenal.
Penta's so fucking good. And they really do a good job of making you hate Dirty Dom.
Oh yeah.
I fucking hate Dirty Dom.
I love Dirty Dom. He's my goat.
Bro hits the 619 so wrong.
Yeah.
When I watch it, it's like watching a fake. It's like, what are you doing? It's like watching. You know what he feels like? He feels like one of them like dirty redneck YouTubers.
Yeah.
Imitate the moves at home. It's like, don't try this at home. I'm gonna do Rey Mysterio famous 619 off the top rope. Here we go.
I mean, it was his turn on Finn when Finn's doing that, and like the look that Dom gives him this.
Day is over.
The cheekiest look from Dom when he's behind him, and he kind of shrugs and he's like, well, I have to go for it. Sets him up for the 619, and Finn just catches him. And he looks at him, he's like, what the fuck are you doing? And just starts beating the shit out of him.
In fact,
Oh
the
my.
fucking Dom one, man, I'm sick.
Oh, it was a phenomenal and and the crowd loving it. The crowd erupted.
Are you
So,
telling me Dommy is winning against Braun Breaker? I'm fucking sick of this, man. I'm sick of
but
this.
it was he pinned Finn, right? He pinned Finn.
He pinned Finn.
Yeah,
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 no, he
yeah.
pinned Finn for the win.
Splash,
Yeah.
pin, yeah, because it was Braun King speared him, and then he similar to EO Splash goes for the win, and it was phenomenal, and the crowd was so hot that Dom ran back. He came back in the
He
ring
came back in.
just to celebrate again.
Oh man, that was the moment I knew I hate this guy.
Uh,
He's like standing there with the belt or whatever. Like he's in the ring for a good 5 minutes,
yeah.
gallivanting around. He's like walking out. I'm about to fast forward it because yet again, folks, I didn't watch it on the night. I watched it last night. He's there gallivanting around. I'm about to fast forward. I see him turn his head. I'm like, that fucker's gonna run back in, isn't he? He runs back in, gracefully slides in, gets back over to the corner with the belt. The crowd are loving it.
Oh yeah.
They can't get enough. I think they cut the Finn Balor again, like looking up.
Yeah, Finn Balor just sitting there like, oh good lord.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
For Finn, he almost looks a little bit proud of him. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. He's kind of like, damn, he got me.
Yeah, he's like, he done it. He actually fucking did
Because
it.
this is Dom's first single title. He had won NXT when he was in the main roster. He went down to NXT to win, and then people were like, Dirty Dom can't win on the main event. He had to go down to NXT and bully all the young guys. To see him win the IC title, it's perfect, and obviously Eddie Guerrero's infamous IC title reign. We could go into we could see the new Dirty Dom era with this title reign. This could be delicious.
Dirty fucking Dom. I'm sick of
He's
Dirty
man.
Dom.
Man. The question is, how soon does he turn face? Because the crowd love him, but you don't want to do it too early. Because
No, they have to write this out.
because he has to be like,
They have to
yeah.
write out heel Dirty Dom because personally speaking,
He's the best heel in
I
the
think
business.
he's
the
I
best
think
heel in the
he's
business.
I think he's the best out and out heel in the business.
He's just there's no one you hate as much as
So
Dirty
easy
Dom.
to hate him. It's so easy because he's not that good of a wrestler.
Oh no. He's a really good wrestler, but he wrestles poorly. If you watch him taking bumps,
Yeah,
he takes bumps so well. He makes Braun and Penta and Finn look phenomenal. If you watch him get speared, get kicked, get thrown around, he's phenomenal at selling, and his drop kick and everything's great, and his splash is great. But when he goes for the 619, you can see him slow down. You can because
like Ray flings himself
Yeah.
around. And yet again, I feel like that's something which comes with age and time.
Yeah. Well, also Ray's a lot smaller. Dirty Dom is a lot bigger than Ray.
Yeah, for him to try hit the 619 at his height and size, it is gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
But I could definitely see him like converting into a face maybe in the next 2 years, not the next year though.
Yeah. I think you ride this out, you keep it going. But man, Dom is like he's future like world title, he's future Royal Rumble winner. Like he has it all. He's winning the Rumble.
He's definitely winning a Rumble.
Because
But
Ray won
I
it from
think
2, so maybe if Dom wins it from 1 and he's like, I'm better, I won it from 1, not 2.
No, I can see him not winning it from 1. I'm thinking about his face turn now.
But see, his face turn could be the Royal Rumble, like just like never forget, never surrender, just keep. I mean, there's so many ways you can turn face. It's
The way I see him winning is Ray is like, so he's gonna be in. Dom's gonna be in the Royal Rumble already. He's already gonna be fighting, and he's gonna be doing quite well. And he's gonna see Ray come in as like pick number like 22 or 23 or something. And they're gonna be not them fighting, but like Ray's gonna be fighting other people.
Yeah.
And you could see like Ray and like against Braun Breaker or something. And Braun is fucking trashing him. You could see Braun like fucking destroying Ray. He's about to throw him out. And we get the face turn in the ring. We get the Dom face turn in the ring, and he saves Ray. And they team up together. Like you could see them like dapping each other up or something. and then they go on together. And then eventually, whoever will be like a heel at the time or will be working with Dom will throw Ray out, and that will be like Dom's face turn then. Like if he goes back to working with, I think he's working with
Well, no,
McDonough now, isn't he?
well, no, it's they ousted like Finn out of the Judgment Day. Like JD, Khalil, Liv, like Raquel. That's the Judgment Day. Finn got kicked out. It's Nerdy Dom's Judgment Day now. Finally, after all these years, he's ascended to the top.
He's top dog. Oh, they ousted Finn, did they?
Well, it's like it's still kind of like, you know, it's still a bit murky, you know.
That's what I didn't know if they completely ousted Finn out of it. Because let's just say like it's someone like McDonough. McDonough like throws Ray out.
Yeah.
You could see the end of Judgment Day when Dom goes mental. He's like, "Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?" And then he throws McDonough out, and then that's it. The face turn is real.
Yeah.
He leaves Judgment Day. Could go back to tag him with Ray before he retires, and that's it.
Because obviously Dom has many years. Like this is what we talk about as wrestlers. Dirty Dom, he's 28. He's got a long career ahead. Same with Rhea Ripley's 28 as well. These two have a long career ahead of them. Do you know what I mean?
They still feel like youngsters.
And yeah, this is what I love. This is my favorite kind of age for a wrestler, where it's like when Seth won the title, 10 years. We had WrestleMania 21 10 years ago when Seth won the title, when he was like same age, late 20s, and it's like they can still go and they're still so over, and they like, you know, they're veterans, but they're not like veterans, you know. But obviously much more veterans than the rookies, but they're no, you know, Roman, they're no Seth, and they're no Becky or Charlotte, and it's this moment that I love. I need to see Dom, I need to see Rhea, just like I can't wait for the next, you know, like decade of them.
It's gonna be very good. Now, time to talk about some low points.
Yes, the next match, which was AJ Styles versus Logan Paul.
Oh, worst fight.
Yeah, it was lethargic. It was, and the entrance was neat. I think Logan's entrance was good. Him as a heel, yucking up, you know, with the camera. I think that was cool. I think it was really cool when they showed all the shots where they kept on zooming out, and there was like more and more camera angles. I thought it was really interesting when he's like,
camera work won't excuse Logan Paul versus AJ Styles.
oh no, no, I'm saying once they got into the ring, then the match is like, oh, it was rough because AJ. So we talked about this before, but AJ has clearly lost a step, particularly now. And Logan is not an experienced wrestler. He's a great wrestler, but he's great natural talent. But he's not. He doesn't have. He always needs to be carried. So in his best matches, he's fought against the likes of Roman, Jay, Sheamus. Like he's fighting veterans who know how to carry a match, and AJ can as well. But I think maybe they gave Logan too much responsibility, if you know what I mean.
I think they were kind of hoping for an even one.
Yeah.
Especially with AJ, who can't move around. I think they were kind of looking to Logan to kind of like that, which you said, with his natural talent, because he is very naturally talented.
Yeah.
He is very good in the ropes. He's very good at selling. He's a perfect heel as well because he comes out of the background.
Yeah.
With like all his like
Shite.
controversies and stuff like that. A lot of people love to see him get hit.
Yeah.
So he's almost the perfect heel. He's the perfect wrestler. But he's just not there yet.
No.
Again, Logan's still young.
But also, it's because Logan only wrestles like once or twice a year, so it's not like Logan's gonna get. Like, he's obviously gonna get better.
He's not week on.
No.
Netflix. He's not. Yet again, I'm not saying he's not training. He's not doing all that, which you could clearly see he is. But he's just not. He's not at that level. He's not at a level for a WrestleMania. He's not at a level for a WrestleMania card with someone he needs to be on equal grounding with. He definitely needs someone to.
He needs someone to carry the match through him. Yeah, he needs like a set. He needs like, I mean, see, because
I was just about to say if it was Seth against Logan, it would have been a completely different match.
Yeah.
Again, it could have been a high point.
I think for me, some big signs of AJ, and there's some really cool moments, like when Logan goes for he hits some of AJ's finisher, and then AJ rolls through and hits some of his. That was,
Yeah.
it was really cool, but I think what you can see with AJ is AJ has a lot of strike moves. And there's one particular combo, like right, left, right, like kick, and then like this backflip kick. And he did it lethargically, and I was like, the AJ I know flings him out like that. And I never watched a young AJ. Like the AJ I know, I'm talking like, late 30s AJ. Like that's peak AJ. But this is late 40s AJ. Like AJ is a year older than Punk, let's not forget.
Yeah, that's mad.
Which is crazy because he doesn't look it. Like he looks.
No, he does not. Punk looks old.
Yeah, Punk looks old. Punk looks very old. AJ with his, silky hair, his big beard, his great big muscles. You're like, damn, he's young. Or you can tell he's a veteran, but he's like he's a wily veteran, but he's
You'd look at him like he's in his 30s, not
Yeah.
his 40s.
no late 40s. And I think AJ. I think he was really good in Rumble, and I think AJ is always great, but I think he needs to be with someone equal. Especially, I think the muscle slows him down. It's very obvious. He can contort himself as quickly as he could. Obviously, he looks
No, he
bigger. He
can't,
looks
no.
more flashier. But AJ was never this ripped fella. That was the whole thing. The reason, the whole reason why, people were afraid in WWE that he wasn't going to go over because he was never this big fella, and that Vince only likes big people. And at the start, AJ really had to just grind through the matches to show, hey, I am that guy. Similar to Daniel
Sure.
Bryan.
There was a time when AJ was on Raw and SmackDown.
Literally, yeah.
Every single week, he was grinding out, getting that IP up, grinding it out. Eventually, he got himself his fame, but he was never a big champ.
Well, no,
AJ was a champ, but he wasn't a franchise holder.
he was the face of the company for a while, but at that point, that was when Roman, you done with Roman, and no one likes John, and he made event WrestleMania. But the issue is, AJ was always phenomenal. I mean, literally the phenomenal one. But it's. I think AJ has always been a better guy when. How do I say this? I think AJ is always better if he's not. If there's a main event that's a bit weak, I feel you always look to AJ to bring it home. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like his matches with Chris Jericho versus even with Jinder Mahal, he had some great matches with Jinder where he carried Jinder when Jinder was heel champ, and very similar to this if you think about it. Heel Jinder, just massive freak of nature, but isn't creating the ring at all. AJ made Jinder look like $1,000,000, and it was a great match. I rewatched it multiple times. It was AJ beating him on this massive long match in SmackDown. It was a really good match, and that's kind of what I was expecting here as well, but it's just not the same AJ, unfortunately.
No, not at all.
And the only thing that's keeping me interested is you probably didn't know much about him, but Karrion Kross wanted AJ to turn heel. That guy that shows up and he's like, "Use the knuckles, go on."
Yeah, no.
Karrion Kross, he's like his whole thing. He was this one of the biggest stars in NXT when he was younger. Bulldozed to everyone. He was phenomenal. Gets called up to the main roster, and Vince gives him the stupidest shit. Literally booking the worst thing I think you ever see. He leaves the company, but he's come back a year or two ago, and he's just doing good story work now, and it's so good. He recently, literally the night after WrestleMania, he did a shoot promo. So it's he's. He's basically saying how he's never been utilized well. His booking's bad. People in the locker room are doing this and this and that. But obviously, he has allowance to say that. If you know what I mean. It's not he didn't just completely go off. He went off, but he definitely asked him, "Hey, can I go off?" But it was it's this phenomenal rant. It's like a 5-minute rant. It's phenomenal, and he's definitely gonna have a lot more to do with AJ. But I just think. Yeah, I don't know. The match just wasn't the fact that Karrion Kross is this my favorite part of the match is not good.
No, it's not. It's not a good sign.
I think that can lead on to the next match.
Who was the? Oh, it was a tag team.
Yes, it was Becky and Lyra versus Raquel and Liv. I'm curious what you thought of this match.
Yet again, I thought it was an okay match.
Yeah, it wasn't a
I thought Becky
great.
coming back in
Yeah,
was good.
yeah,
I thought her whole entrance was really cool as well.
yeah.
But it wasn't a smash hit.
No, it was a fine match, but the issue is I feel like no one could really showcase their talents because when you do a tag match like this, it was a typical tag match where the heels are pounding on Lyra in the corner, but that really drags the pacing down. And Lyra, Liv, and Becky are all phenomenal in the ring. Michaela's fine; she's like a decent big girl. But that's the issue is when you're settling into this typical. Like, if this was a tag match where it was tornado tag, where both of them were in the ring at the same time, I think it could have been a really good
It would
match.
actually be pretty good.
Yeah,
It'd be
but
pretty
the
good,
fact that it
but
was so
the fact that-
limited,
yeah, no.
it was a very like typical match where Becky's trying to get in, but they're not letting her, and then Becky fights Liv on the outside. It was very like typical, and that can be fine, but this is WrestleMania. Do you know what I mean? And this isn't something you'd see on Raw or SmackDown, and you'd be like, oh, that was good. This isn't something you want to see, like, right before the main event of WrestleMania. Like, this is the match that's going to lead in. Nah, like
Having such a good match the
Yeah.
night before,
Yeah.
Charlotte Flair, Tiffany Stratton, like you're expecting big things,
Yeah,
and it just
yeah.
wasn't that big. And again, I think this is why night 2 kind of dragged because
yeah.
you have the Logan Paul AJ Styles into this fight, which was a good fight, but it wasn't a great fight.
No, and I think
Probably the worst women's match.
Yeah, and which is disappointing because I think all the women are great, which is so funny because the Raw after WrestleMania really tidied up everything with this match, and it was like, oh shit, like it looks really interesting now, and so I'm kind of thinking like it was a real two night match almost. You know what I mean, for the story that they want to tell, because you can't have Becky come back and
it really
turn.
was. I feel like
Yeah.
they were trying to drag more attention towards the Raw.
Yeah,
after WrestleMania
100%,
than what they were.
Yes,
trying to draw attention
100%,
towards WrestleMania.
100. It was a real setup. It was 100%.
Yet again, it felt like the fight was cut short.
Yeah,
Felt like the fight could have
yeah.
went on for another 10 minutes.
Yeah, because if you think back to the Rumble, the DIY versus a Motor City Machine Guns tag, I thought that was a great match. 2 out of 3 falls, they had a decent amount of time, and they were flying around the ring. Like, that's what I think a great tag match is. And this just unfortunately wasn't quite it. And I think that leads
For
on
Becky
to...
Lynch's big return.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
And then finally,
I personally, for me, I think the biggest letdown of the night, the biggest letdown of WrestleMania is Cody versus John.
I hate to admit it. I hate to say it.
Because you were saying, oh, you're hyped for your hyped for, and I'm thinking, think back to how John looked in the Rumble. He looked good, but
I was
He-
hyped for it. I was hyped for it because it was John's heel turn. It was like who will they put as the winner? Like yet again, I was telling you on the first night.
Yeah.
It has to be John. Has to be John to get the dub.
oh, it has to be John, but it's how is it going to be done? And so first I need to comment John's entrance. A thing of beauty. I mean, walking out to just John Cena, white on black text. Oh, that was great. It was great. Like, I'm watching the entrance and I'm thinking, wow, like, this is going to be something massive, you know? Like, it's almost like, it's an entrance that you look back on years ago and it's like, do you remember that? When John Cena walks out to, like, nearly nothing. Just John Cena. I was like, wow, that's a statement. Cody Rhodes' entrance was good, but I've seen him have better ones. Obviously the crowd singing along. Oh wait, no, what are we doing? No, we forgot. Oh, Owen, we forgot.
What did we forget?
We forgot one of the best moments of the night. Unfortunately, it's not the card that I'm seeing. Now I'm looking at. Fuck. We forgot Randy versus mysterious opponent. The fourth match.
Randy against Joe Hendry.
Because I'm thinking something has to be in the third one. Yeah, Randy versus Joe Hendry. Apologies, folks, when you talk about that funniest moment in the night. Randy coming out. Randy coming out. The crowd singing along with his voices song. Perfect. You know, he's got the original tights. It's a homage to Randy. Who's going to show up? Who's going to fight him? And then it's, here, you say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
That was such a fucking meme.
I
believe in Joe Hendry.
It's so good. It's so fucking
Such a
good.
bro. If Joe Henry didn't have the cameras on his side, he's a fraud. He's a fraud. This dude is the biggest fraud in the business, man. You can't tell me this guy has a meme like that much of a memeable face.
Joe Henry is a guy who like cracked the wrestling code. Like he realized if he just has a great entrance, good music, gets the crowd going, he can just get over. Because Joe Henry, he's 38, like he's no spring chicken.
He's not,
Very,
oh my
sim-
god, he like
very similar to LA Knight. Very similar to LA Knight. This kind of independent wrestling going around, but he can get a connection with the crowd, and all of a sudden, like he's TNA champ right now. Like he is going and he's going, and you know he can be so big in WWE because his face is just it's something else.
oh his face is such a joke, man. It's such a joke.
He's got such a he's got such a memorable face. And his turn, like he's got he's got butter smooth moves. The lift into the crowd, the turn, it's just perfect.
Yet again, it was a good fight. It was a good fight.
Nice and
Randy was
short.
really good.
Yeah, nice and short. You get to see what Randy and the ending was perfect. Where he turns, the camera zoomed in, and Randy with the old kill out
he
of
gets
nowhere.
the smile. Oh man.
It
I
was
thinking
so
at the
good.
end and when the fight was over.
Oh, yeah,
And
that was
he
great
starts
as
doing
well.
Joe Hendry's thing.
Yeah. And he does the Randy turn the smile into the pose.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. I think it was a really fun moment, a nice way to break up the 3 long matches at the start. And I think it's unfortunate that the next 2 matches was so flat because this was a nice palate cleanser, you know. You can kind of chill, like watch Joe Henry come out, go piss or something. But now it's like, you know, it was.
Oh, you wouldn't want to go piss
Well,
during
no,
Joe Hendry's game. No way.
but my point is like after, like you see it and you're like, it was a nice little kind of palate cleanser, you know, nice, short, sweet, and a great moment for him. But then obviously leading to the 2 disappointing matches, and then ultimately the third one, man, John and Scotty was just not it.
Man, I was excited because I genuinely thought John was going to be able to come in and put on the WrestleMania factor.
Because unfortunately, this match succumbed from a very typical issue. That issue being, do you performance versus character work? Because you could tell that John was
surely character work.
yeah, because you can tell John is going so much slower. And the whole point, he's walking around the 5-knuckle shuffle. He's walking, he's strolling. You saw in the Rumble, he's bouncing around, he's doing it. But there was no pep for this step, obviously because it's a heel. But that doesn't make it entertaining, you know? There's a difference between entertainment and, like, good character work. And, okay, you know, you can do this in, like, a backlash to serve for the future, you know? But you can't have this being main event of WrestleMania and he's lumbering around. That's like you can't have John Cena be pulling back. I'm gonna see John like CM sweating, red face, you know, like going whole hog. As a heel, heels can go whole hog. Look at Roman; he couldn't push that away. And he's like, God damn.
Yeah, that's the point though. It's because John is fighting so hard to get the championship. He looked like he was defending it.
Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. He looked chill as fuck. He'd walk
looked like
out.
He was
Yeah,
defending
yeah.
like he doesn't give a rat.
It was very like when he'd exit the ring. It was that's real like heel tactics with you know championship advantage. Like it was very like exactly like he had the title already. And I think this could have been a good match in Backlash, but not in main event of WrestleMania Night 2. Not when you need to see Cody and what John did to him. And another thing which I found very typical, very interesting with the crowd, they were loving John, even though he was doing this slow stuff. They were clapping and they were booing Cody, and I'm thinking, like I get what they're trying to do. They're clever. Oh, they want John, but like, it's not helping the match.
I think they expected John to turn
No,
face
no,
as soon as he
no.
got it.
They wanted they like wrestling fans are a bit fickle, and so they like to see. Sometimes, like infamously, when CM Punk beat John in Money in the Bank and walked out, that was like Chicago, his home crowd, and infamously they booed John and cheered CM. But that's his home crowd, so it makes sense, you know. Like the crowd is almost against John. Everything is against John. But here it didn't make sense because it's not like John Cena is Las Vegas. It's like he's not. I guess it's like he's Hollywood John, but it didn't really like. It just felt off. It just felt a bit off, and I was thinking like that's weird. And you could tell like the crowd was kind of a bit. I think it didn't help the match. I think it really drew to me. It kind of highlights the issues with the match when the crowd's booing, and then like, they're cheering John, who's like lumbering around the ring, and you're like you know. I think there were some good spots. There were good moments. The AA off the top rope. There's some good AAs. But then it's like, I think, like the ref bump, this and that, and then Travis Scott comes in.
Oh man, actually, I think that was one of the best moments.
Yeah, that was really good because you're like, because you watch it, you go, here goes John Cena shenanigans. You're waiting for Travis Scott, you're waiting for The Rock, and maybe like Seth and Paul, like maybe some other heels are gonna come out and help him. Like we need to see his reach. How far can John go to win this title? Travis Scott, of course, is number one after slapping Cody Rhodes earlier and busting his eardrum. And Travis Scott looked pretty decent. He hopped in the ring after his like 5-minute entrance.
Oh, he did. Yeah. Oh man, it was a 5-minute.
It was way too long. It was way too long.
They really are just because there is Travis Scott ex WWE merch coming out.
Yeah, no, I mean the whole song for the theme song was fame.
Fiend. Yet again, I thought him coming in was really fucking funny.
Oh,
I thought his entrance was actually the best of the night. Pat McAfee was loving it.
Yeah, he was.
The Jack Boys are in the building. Shaq West is in the building.
I think
This Jack, Travis Scott. Wow, you sound like a fan, Pat.
he come in,
Really cool entrance.
comes in, and it was done really well. Where like he tries to get Cody. Cody works him, hits him with a really good crossroads, and Travis Scott is like done. Like the way he sells it perfectly. He sells it like that, and he's just lying there cooked. And you're like, nice. And then it's going really well. Like I think the match is ramping up, and you said John Cena and Cody, and they have the title, and Cody and John are pulling it, and Cody has it,
And then
and he can't do it.
says,
And
you have to decide.
yeah.
John said before, you have to decide whether you want to be a face or a heel. What are you willing to do?
And it's like,
He drops the belt.
And it's like, yeah, exactly. Cody has to win his way. Cody's not going to be a heel. And then, Cena, they kick AA perfect. But it shouldn't have been the 1, 2, 3. This is Cody Rhodes we're talking about. Last year, he went through hell against Roman Wrestlemania. He went through hell against Kevin Owens in that ladder match. You're telling me John doesn't get kick out of this? Or Cody doesn't kick out? Like, I think we need to see Rock show up. You need to see Rock show up. And you need to see something else happen. I would have rather they just brutalize Cody and have him like, I would rather see like he puts him in a submission and Cody passes out and John wins. But it was just
That would have made more sense with John turning heel.
yeah. Like John maybe
turning
uses
heel.
the rope hook, he uses the brass knuckles in the STF. The ref doesn't see it. And Cody Rhodes, with all of his, bravery and determination, he can't tap, but he can't hold on as well, and he passes out. Like Stone Cold
To get
passed out.
knocked out with the belt though is pretty ironic.
It was good, but either it has to happen later. That could be a fine finish. But this is Cody. Like Cody's taken so much punishment and kicked out. I felt like the match had to have been 5-10 minutes longer. We need to see more. This is a WrestleMania main event. Think of like night one, all the false finishes, this and that, tables, this.
They garnered a lot of hype with the John Cena heel turn. A lot of hype. Like a lot of people came back to wrestling for John Cena turning heel. Something which nobody would have ever expected.
Yeah, especially just late in his
In his
career.
last year.
Yeah.
If you look at the posters even for John Cena against Cody Rhodes, it looks like Cody Rhodes is the heel.
Yeah.
Like you look at the posters of it, you genuinely think Cody Rhodes is the heel. John Cena, big smile on his face, he's got the red and blue cap on. You're thinking, John Cena's the face. No, he's the heel.
It's just the match did not end the way it should have ended. No, John should have won, of course, but Cody, it should have been more. It should have been longer. It should have been drawn out. It should have been a real like, what will John do? But John waltzed to it, to be honest.
Yeah, it wasn't a good showcase
And-
by John, and
and-
I wouldn't want to see him as main event for any more events, unless he has. Yet again, maybe this is going by.
Well, because it's going to be like character work now. So it's like, well, John doesn't want. This is the issue with wrestling. Is like, how far do you take it? Because John, as like a character, he doesn't want to put on a good show. He's just going to cheat his way out of it. But they need to make the cheating more entertaining. Do you know what I mean? Because Christian, there was an infamous rival, Christian versus Randy Orton. Christian was the heel, and Randy Orton, he was also a heel, but like, not as heel as Christian. And the whole thing was Christian would always weasel his way out. He'd DQ himself, he'd kick Randy Orton in the dick, he'd do all these like shenanigans to escape. And but then ultimately it was like a no holds barred match, which was great. And so are you going to do a similar thing where John Cena just shenanigan, and something else is going to happen? But that can't, like, that cannot happen in WrestleMania. It has to lead up to something, you know. You can't start at the end, if you know what I mean.
No, it can't be the culminessence.
Yeah.
Yet again, they have to find a way to pull people in for this WrestleMania. And John was the answer.
Oh, he was. I really think it just. Oh, John could keep on doing this shit. Cody kicks out and John he's going crazy. He's like, how are you still doing this? He calls over The Rock. They start whipping him. They call over all this stuff. And they properly put him to the grinder. Because they've already decimated him before. I don't understand why. Like, John can waltz to a victory with his allies. But he shouldn't be able to waltz to a victory when it looks like he's barely trying. Do you know what I mean?
To only have Travis Scott out there.
Yeah, it's like, come on. Nah.
Now, I think this leads perfectly into what happens in Raw after WrestleMania.
Yes.
Which was probably the best episode of Raw I've ever seen.
It was phenomenal. There's a reason Raw is after WrestleMania. I call Raw after WrestleMania. Everyone's watching, everyone's expecting, and unfortunately, sometimes you can have fairly mid ones. But damn, this one hit different, like, you know.
Oh, Randy, man, like where John doesn't sell with his wrestling, he sells with his character.
Yes.
Yet again, this is where I'm saying his acting has gotten 100 times better.
Yeah.
Because yet again, you just like maybe a lot of people didn't like John because he just wasn't good at selling the character. He wasn't good at selling the American dream. He wasn't good at selling the all-star act.
Well, it's because it went on for too long. It never ended. He went to the American dream and then just kept on going.
Yet again, like that, Vince just kept it going.
Yeah, Vince wanted his golden cow. Like, he had to keep on going.
But Randy coming out after John gives his whole thing like, all of you should be sorry. And you can hear the crowd saying, we are sorry. And then he's like, that's it. You've just proved it. You aren't sorry. His speech was really fucking good. It was really good. And then Randy coming out. And yet again, I didn't want John and Randy to start having a fight. I was perfectly happy with John just laid it on the floor.
Yeah. No. This is like a promo segment. Like, you know, it was perfect. Randy coming in, and this is a very interesting feud. I and a lot of people are thinking Randy's got the guy to end John's career, do it time, but clearly not now. But still, it's a feud that everyone's been wanting to see, and this is going to be very interesting. Very interesting.
Randy looked very good against Joe Hendry.
Oh yeah, no, Randy can still go.
Is he good enough to carry John?
John
didn't look great against Cody, and Cody's the big star. Is Randy good enough to carry him?
I think they can do it. I think John and Randy can do it because it's different. Because the crowd will be going crazy behind everything, and Randy still has it. Like, I'm not saying
this before. Is this Survivor? Or is this Backlash?
Survivor's way too late.
Is it coming up in May?
Well, it's hard to say because there's gonna be when is SummerSlam? SummerSlam July,
I think.
Because
SummerSlam could be a good one.
It's gonna be SummerSlam because there's gonna be Money in the Bank. We can do predictions for that in a minute. But there's gonna be Money in the Bank is gonna be the big pay per view after Backlash. Backlash is just gonna be like, you know, tying loose ends up for WrestleMania and then setting up what's after. I think they'll just. I think they'll drag this on until SummerSlam. You know.
I think they'll have to. They can't just give the belt away, or they can't have John defend it so quick.
No, John's gonna do some shenanigans and do some stuff. We'll have to see. But
What else happened?
I mean, obviously
Leo retained her title as well.
That's
pretty good.
That's something I need to. I didn't get to see that match. And that's something I really wanted to see. I need to watch that. I've only seen parts.
Oh,
of
it's actually a very good match.
Yeah, because Stephanie McCare is.
Right.
I've been keeping up. I've been keeping up with her for a long time in NXT, and
Hold on now.
like she's out. She's she's 32, so she's not as young as the other ones, but she's already so fucking established. Like she's I kind of wait to see what her and Julia and the others are gonna do later on in the roster. But that is,
Stephanie Baker came out and I was like, hey yo,
hey, yo.
hey yo. Anyway, we continue on.
We have the Becky heel turn, which was the
that was great as
the,
well.
the nice finish from what night 2 weeks you mentioned. But this is like now you kind of get it. Now you're like, oh, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. But once again, it's like this is the issue with wrestling is do you prioritize character work over performance? And that's always like the thing. Because one could argue, like if you prioritize character work, then later on the performance, the payoff will be greater, you know. So maybe okay, having an average match at WrestleMania is fine if at SummerSlam or Backlash you have this great match, you know. Because we'll see like Becky Lyra, but then we'll see probably Becky Bailey because Bailey was supposed to like wrestle, but she got attacked. So I'm gonna be Becky Bailey, then maybe like Becky Charlotte or Bailey Charlotte. Like this could lead into a lot of very interesting things, you know.
And again, maybe like I don't see Becky after her injury doing a shitload of fights. So.
No, she won't. That's why.
Put her up for a shitload of fights.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like what I mentioned, that's like within the next year. Like that's not like within the next month. Like it's gonna be like Becky versus Lyra or Bailey, a big feud, and then like Becky versus someone else. Like it's gonna be Becky in a couple of feuds, but it's not like she's not coming to wrestling week in week out. You know, that's never been her style. No. It's gonna be like Charlotte comes in talking, maybe like an attack here, you know, a promo here, and then big match on the weekend. And obviously, another massive one was Braun turning into a Paul Heyman guy.
Oh God, yeah. I feel like this is like one of the final moments from Raw.
Mm. I think it is. It's the close. It's the closing shot. Yeah.
It is.
And
Phenomenal.
It's massive.
Phenomenal.
It's massive. Because exactly, Braun.
Punk come in against Rollins. Rollins dismantled.
Yeah.
Then you see Roman come in.
And Braun dismantles him.
Yeah, he's like, fuck, I think it was Rollins like, fuck, I gotta take this seriously now. Roman's coming. Yet again, they're doing a really good job of bringing Roman back.
Yeah.
Because he's a new man now. He looks fucking terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Braun Breaker comes in with an unholy spear.
Oh shit! Yeah, we never talked about him spewing Carlito to the table. Oh my god.
Oh no, that was great.
That's super. Carlito, he ended Carlito.
He fucking Carlito was dead.
Carlito
was actually dead. Yeah, no, I have to say, I haven't seen somebody hit a spear as vicious as Braun Breaker since prime Roman Reigns.
Actually, since he hits like Goldberg. Braun hits it like Goldberg. Like he launches himself at it. Like because Roman always kind of did a bit to the side.
I can remember fights with Roman Reigns where he's vicious spears.
He's hit some good spears, but Braun throws his whole body behind it. Like Braun.
Braun spears are terrifying. That spear on Roman Reigns where he charges up the engine around the ring.
Yeah, he literally runs around the ring.
Straight through the fucking
barricade.
Like,
man.
He is a bulldozer.
And it's perfect. It's perfect because Braun loses the title. He doesn't get pinned. He loses the title, which is perfect. And then it's like, well, what's gonna Braun do now? Is he gonna lag or is he gonna bang? Paul Heyman guy straight into straight up the card. He's you know what I mean. No faltering for Braun. No waiting. Go. You know what I mean.
He's that good of a wrestler, you can't leave him on the sidelines.
No, he's a freaking nature. You remember his Frankenstein off the top rope where he goes up, poses, and the Frankenstein is one of my favorite moves because he poses while falling off. He flicks his hands, flips Frankenstein. My lord!
Like he is not only incredibly fast, he's incredibly strong.
He's a beast.
He's agile and athletic.
He has it all. He actually has it all. Like he's one of a kind. He's 27. Like he's there.
He's got 20, 30 years ahead of him.
Him, Rhea, Dom. Like these are the next. Like this is back when we'd all talk. Seth and Roman and Dean Ambrose in the Shield when they broke apart and then they all started kind of doing their own things. This is just similar now. We're looking at Dom, Rhea, Braun. Like these are the people. Like Stephanie. These are the people that are going to do it for the next 10 years. And I mean, the future couldn't be brighter. Particularly with, coming back Rusev and brutalizing Otis.
Rusev coming back was wild. Yet again, highly speculated for a
Yeah,
while. I was surprised he didn't come back, especially with the Roman Reigns Rusev rivalry. And there was also a Rusev John Cena rivalry,
Oh, like,
wasn't there?
Rusev rivaled everyone. Rusev AJ, Rusev John, like Rusev Randy. These are all big, big rivalries. Rusev was a big guy. Unfortunately, they never pulled the trigger on him, which is so annoying for all these people. He was always the guy, but they couldn't. Vince was never. He was always too afraid to like have Rusev win the title, the full title. That's why he was always US
Yet again,
title.
they couldn't because he's Russian.
He's not Russian. He's Bulgarian.
I thought they had him as the
They,
Russian.
yeah, they had him as the Russian, but he's not Russian. And later,
No, what I'm saying is they had him as the Russian.
yeah, but the Russian
You
can
know,
win.
Following the Rocky Four mentality, like you can't let the Russian win.
Yeah, but no, but Jinder Mahal was a champion for like half a year, and he was just a like the fans hated him, everyone hated him. But Vince was like, he is a funny big guy. He's a heel. He'd walk around with his like
He's a funny
turban.
big-
He'd walk
Yeah,
around with his
he'd rock the
turban,
turban.
and he'd have like his two like Indian henchmen, and it was like it was just like what the fuck's happening. Thank God AJ put him down. It was like he beat Randy for the title, and it was like, what just happened? How did Jinder beat Randy? But Rusev coming back, I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen.
And he looks like a new man.
Oh,
He's
he looks
slimmed
great.
down entirely. He's
looks
fucking
great.
huge.
He looks great. He looks great. I'm very curious to
And
see.
the
what he
Rusev, what do you call it? Screams as well. Like when he was in the ring and he's just there.
Yeah.
He looks like a fucking force to be
he,
reckoned
he was always such a great. He was always a very emotive guy, like Braun Breaker when he's in the ring and he's screaming and he's huffing and puffing. He's putting on the Clash, if I believe that's the finish is called. Like he just puts through people, and I'm very. I'm curious. Are we gonna see Lana come back as well? His wife, the and manager.
God.
Unfortunately,
Nadia, was it? Was it Nadia?
no, it was Lana.
Lana.
But the whole thing, the way it ended was really scuffed. The whole, like, Rusev's end of his career was terrible. He had a whole Cook angle where Lana got with Bobby Lashley, you know, in the big.
I remember.
And Rusev, like.
He gets really angry about
Yeah.
it, and Lana leaves him.
But Rusev could never win. Like, Bobby Lashley would always beat him in the end. And it's like, bro, we're watching this guy get cooked week in, week out. And it's like, bro.
Right. I think with that, that's WrestleMania to a close. What are we rating? WrestleMania 41, Las Vegas.
Oof. As a whole, it's so tough. Okay, the first question is, which is better, night one or night two?
Night one. Not even a question.
I think
Not even a question.
overall, night one, just because when I left it, I felt great. I felt like, I felt so good after night one. But my night two had some of my favourite matches. It's just a shame how it ended. I really think, like, if you swap, you obviously can't swap, so it's no point in talking about it, but it was, individually, I might have preferred night two, but night one as a whole was just so good, and it felt so good after.
Yet again, I think they did an excellent job at distributing the
Yeah.
matches. Because if they had John Cena and Cody Rhodes night one, nobody would have watched night two. Nobody.
Yeah. It would have been like blood, and that would suck.
Like if they had like if you had to like swap shit around, it wouldn't have worked. I
Yeah.
think it worked perfectly as is.
Yeah.
I feel like night one was the perfect hype for night two.
Oh, it was perfect. You
And they
think
carried
night
it so
yeah.
well
Yeah.
until they started lagging. But
Yeah.
look, you can't always be perfect.
No, you can't. And look, I still think it was a great WrestleMania. Great for WrestleMania. But what would you say number wise? Because I'm struggling here.
Number was yet again. I feel like it's only best to rate both nights and then find the average between.
Yeah.
I'm giving night one a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I was thinking 9.5 as well. But two, because two, it's like
Give it
it's like 8.5. I don't know.
night two for me. 8.5.
I think 8.5 is fair. It's not a 9. But
Yet
there
again,
was some.
if we have a look at all the fights,
I mean,
we have a
the,
look at
the triple
we have
threat
a look at
women's,
night two.
which is phenomenal. You had Damon Priest and Drew. You had the Fatal 4-Way for the IC title. You have Joe and Randy. It was like that was phenomenal. Like you're thinking like 9.5s all around, and then like I'd say 9.9 for the triple threat, and then man,
Like, if you were to give 3 points to an unbelievable match, 2 points to a great match, 1 point to a good match, and 0 points to a shit match, the way you would rate it is, it's 3 for the triple threat.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. AJ Styles Logan Paul was a good fight. 1 point.
Yeah.
So that's 4. Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio, 2 points. I wouldn't give a 3.
I give like a 2. I give like a 2.5.
All right, we can give it 2.5. We can give it 2.5. So what are we at now? We're on 6.5.
Something like that.
Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre.
That's a 2. Yeah.
2 points. 8.5.
And
Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez.
that's like a 1.
1 point. 9.5.
0 for it.
Yet again, it's not a 9.5 out of 10.
No. This is 9.5 or whatever stupid. I think this goes a bit meaningless, but let's do 8.5 for night 2, 9.5 for night 1.
Yeah. And then overall WrestleMania 9 out of 10.
Yeah, 9 out of 10. Really, really good WrestleMania. Really good. And I'm just excited for the future. I'm excited for the events coming up. Backlash, maybe not as much, but Money in the Bank in June. Very excited for Money in the Bank. We'll definitely do a podcast pre-Money in the Bank for predictions.
Oh, we have to. Money in the Bank is one of the biggest events of the year.
Oh yeah, and it literally sets up storylines for the rest of the year. Like, it's massive. Very interesting to see. Yeet in the Bank. Why does it say Yeet in the Bank?
No, not Yeet in the Bank.
Well, he's the champ, so they can be no Yeet
Yeah,
in the
it has
Bank.
to be Yeet in the Bank. Yeah, I think with that, folks,
Yeah.
that's it for today. Thanks, Mil, for listening.
Thank you very much.
Catch you on the next one.
Bye bye.